Hey guys, welcome back into Cliff Empire. Well, between the last episode and this episode, it's been about a day and a half roughly of mostly waiting for, as I'm able to play, waiting for text to research because they take forever. So we have gotten a few texts. We now have all of our justice line done. We have all of the battery charging done. That's all good to go. Food is all working its way up. We're right now in heavy industry. I am doing the improved engines for 15% drone speed, and I have done the movement speed independence from electricity. Basically, what that one right there means is, and that one took me a long time to figure out. It basically just means that trains, if you're running out of power, trains will actually slow down, and that actually just keeps them from slowing down. So, but anyway, so the city. I had talked about how I wanted roads and I couldn't get them to like line up correctly and create the little paths. Well, I figured out what to do with them. And I redesigned a whole city to add in a road network. Look at that. There's actually I didn't put like roads everywhere, but I wanted, just a basic outline path to go around the major areas, and it did take quite a bit of redesign and a lot of money spent. I've actually cleared that data since I did it, but I probably spent like 20,000 credits on rebuilding and trying to redesign just to get the roads to fit in. And it took several hours of tweaking and constantly tearing something down because it didn't fit quite right and trying to redo it. It was a mess, but I finally got it all in there, and I'm really happy with the way it looks. I like my new little government area up here, and I made this little design with the corner pieces. I made a little design right here in my own unique park. I like this right here in a little plaza. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It looks really good. I'm excited. So I decided to go ahead and start doing some recording since we are working our way up through the tech tree pretty good now. And I'm ready to go ahead and do a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is we need to earn a little bit of money by trading. So the easiest way to do that is let's do this. What do we have down here that I can buy? Okay, I know what I can do. Let's tell this to do a one-time purchase of let's do a one-time purchase of 20 salads from over there. Let's crank it on up. That will get us this tutorial piece done. There we go, and all done. Okay, build a university, research geos prospecting, all done with that one. Increase the prestige of any city to 30. Now that one's going to take just a little while to do. So we have 4 prestige right here that we can get from taking these 2 right here out. That's 6. That's 6 prestige that we're losing out on. Okay, so that's going to get us up to 28 prestige. The best way to pretty much get any more, let's see. Probably build some more large parks and just throw a few large parks in somewhere. That's what I'm thinking. So let's make that a thing. It's actually kind of interesting. I've got an odd space because of this road right here. It looks like we've got a weird little space right there, and that's okay. I can work around that. I can work with that. Let's see if we can get our prestige up to 24, then I can take out those few. Okay, there it goes, 24. Perfect. Now what we'll do is deactivate these laws real quick. Seven. Okay, but it goes down because now we're out of fish and that. So let's see. Easiest way to fix that's going to be, how many are we eating? 40? 40? Oof, eating a lot. Okay, we're going to spend a little bit of money here. We're going to tell this to less than 50, less than 50. It's going to cost us a good bit, but it will, it should bump us up over that 30 right there if we do this. Let's see if this will happen. Might take a couple of days of buying and selling a few things. This right here does affect your prestige, so. Yeah, it's going to do it. It's just going to take a couple of days. We are kind of chewing through that stuff too. Come on, we can do it. I believe. Don't completely run out on me here. Let's drop back down to 27. Get to 30 prestige here. Okay. And we ran out though. Trying to think what else. It's gonna get it up a little bit, but it's not gonna be quite enough, it looks like. So instead, let's also buy some furniture and some appliances. That should boost us up over 30. So I just need to get to 30 real quick, and then we can demolish a few things and stop spending that money on those items. Just gotta hit a little goal. But that's pretty much all I've done. What I do kind of want to work on is over here in this city, we were running low on power. So I want to build a few wind turbines just for a little extra power for right now. I don't want to do any more nuclear power over there at the moment. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So now we just tell this to stop buying everything, stop buying, and we complete that one. Now this one right here is actually pretty easy to do. We're just going to tell them to stop making those. Tell them to do furniture and furniture and gadgets. My bad. Furniture and gadgets. We'll just set that to furniture and gadgets for a few. Now we got a little extra power over here. That helps. And we can go ahead and re-sign all of these laws. Sign. Good deal. Now while that is, let's see, let's tell this thing right here to, no, not that thing. No, not that thing, this thing. Actually, yeah. Tell them to produce 2 gadgets. Finish up the gadgets a little bit faster. And I want to boost our research. So we're going to invest 2,500 for each of our cities. That's 60% per city. So that increases our research speed quite substantially. And I also built a school over here. So the school has boosted our available education by a decent amount, actually. So. Alright, 2, 4, and this right here will make 6. And then we can put them back over to making engines for sale. And collect that reward. Now we've built an office, and I believe this is the end of the tutorial. Yes. Now we are done with the tutorial. Now comes the fun stuff. So I'm actually going to remove that and remove that. 62% is ecology is still okay. We're still at 95% manpower. I'm alright with that. I did notice that our power is kind of lacking during the day. At night, you don't use as much power, but during the day, you use more. So our charge power during the day is actually pretty minimal. We're not using any batteries there. Right. Consumed 841 batteries. It's not bad. I mean, it could be a little bit better, but you know, we're kind of right on the cusp of having enough. So, what does after the tutorial mean? After the tutorial means the real, quote, air quotes, game begins, and that is when the demands from the orbital station come in, and we will have to start meeting demands. Now, to handle the meeting of demands, I want to do a few different things. The first is going to be I want to build another nuclear power plant for right now so I can have a little more power. So let's bump that up and get to making a little more power. Let me make sure I've upgraded all of... No, I have not. There's a tower right there that's not been upgraded. Yeah, I figured that was about to happen. That's fine. We can, how the heck, I'll just plop this guy right here back in. Okay, that's all been finished up with the, what was it, the drone speed? Yes. So the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is improved printing bands. Actually, no. Yeah, I want to do that one, the air purifiers, because that's something coming up pretty soon, once we complete a few missions. Now, this right here, we have just enough that we're making. That's good, because I'm going to build a trade shuttle who's going to be put to sleep. We're not going to be using him right now. He's just going to be built and then put to sleep. Because he is going to be used in our main city right here to move stuff to the orbital station whenever it's required from us to have a few things. Like this right here. Perfect timing. Okay, let's tell them right here that... So he's already got a sale order on food and water. Has he got a sale order on food and water? Yes, he does. No, he does not, actually. Let's tell that to sell more than 100. And we will go up here and tell this one right here to sell if more than 100. Actually, no, not. Well, yes, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Never mind. Alright, let's speed this up, get this thing right here ready. You're going to the orbital station and you're going to do a one-time sale of 100 and 100. So we have, so that time right there is in real-time minutes, except it is speed up since I'm on 6 times speed. And he will carry 20 at a time to the orbital station and start selling stuff for us. So between him and the 3 trade portals we have selling, I don't believe this one gives you a medal. It might. I feel like it randomly gave me a medal on occasion, and then randomly it didn't. Oh, I almost forgot. Shoot. Oh, no, wait. I did sign the law, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. We are on emergency mode. For some reason, I thought I turned that off. Okay. And he is just selling that and the fruit. Yes, good deal. Okay. Also, let's just go ahead and tell this right here to do a one-time sale of 60 and 60. I think the one-time sales are in addition to the regular sales. I forget. We'll find out because I need to hurry up and sell some of this stuff very, very quickly. I've almost sold our quota of water, getting close to the food. We should meet this quota right here. If you don't meet this, you actually have to pay a penalty to the orbital station, so it's a good idea to always meet those demands if you can. There's a few that I never meet when they demand what's one that they demand a lot that I never do? Oops. Okay, sorry, mind of a 10-year-old. Uranium, when they ask for uranium, I typically don't do that one. That one's kind of a more difficult one to deal with, so I normally don't do it. Alright, so we're just going to keep telling them to keep trying to sell more food and water. Okay, there's the water sold. We've just got to meet that food demand, which we're going to get real close. It's going to be a little close here. I think we can do it. We basically need one more trip back and forth to meet that demand. We are running low on uranium. A lot of it's getting sucked up by this guy right here. Once he is done, then I'll actually turn him off. That way he's not using any uranium. Because most of the uranium's getting a lot. This takes 4 per trip, so it is a little costly. Okay, actually, he is back. Disable. Disable. I said disable. Okay, there we go. And we got a reward of 1090. Good deal. And we'll just keep him turned off for right now. He's fine. He doesn't need to be utilized. So our first demand from the orbital station has been met. Awesome. Accelerate research again. This is something I spend a lot of money on, is research acceleration. So let's just keep expanding the city here. I want to keep adding in some of these large office buildings. Let's kind of see where our what our unemployment is looking like. So we basically have 7 unemployed people. This right here takes 84. That is basically an upgraded residential complex or 2 medium residentials. So let's get in a few medium residentials here. And I'm actually just going to put in 2 regular old office buildings right there and right there. That is roughly enough people for those 2 right there. City is quickly taking shape here. I'm very, very impressed with how quickly our city is taking shape. Making plenty of money. The money is just flowing right on in, which is great. I think I might leave that park there for a while. I kind of like the idea of having a nice big park right there in the middle of all these skyscrapers off to the side. I do like that. This right here is going to get completely changed up and changed around as we move on. I'm also going to move this little dude right here. Let's move him right to there. And put a little road up to it just for fun. Demolish that one. Good deal. Because I kind of did something similar over here. You see, I put the little thing, the little road. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. And that's a nice overlap. Plenty of coverage on all 3 of these right here to cover all of our space. In terms of manpower, still good on all the islands or cliffs or whatever you want to call them. Spots. But this one right here needs to actually be flipped around or something. Now, let's go in and sign a couple of laws here. This right here will increase electricity consumption and reduce aesthetics by 20 points, but it will increase the profitability of banks and offices. So we're going to go ahead and sign that. And you can see we get our first holographic advertisement displays. It actually shows up on all of the buildings, not just banks and offices. It shows up on lots of different stuff like residentials. There's some on that's a residential. There's a hospital that had one. Yeah, the hospital gets one. Most all the buildings actually get one. Even the Parliament building gets some advertisements on the side. I don't know, little blasphemous, but everybody gets a little bit. The Trade Depot here, it gets some. It's kind of cool. I like it. So yeah, there goes that, and it increases the profitability by just a tiny amount. It's not a huge amount, but it is a little extra money, especially once you sign the second one, which I will sign the second one. I guess it. Well, our aesthetics has dropped quite a bit. I don't want to drop it much more until I get a few other buildings put in to help counteract that. So I don't want our city prestige dropping down too awful much. You get it down too low, and then people don't want to move to the city, and it just becomes a complete disaster. Well, while we wait on that, that city right there is kind of doing good, and it's doing great on its own. What I want to do now is I want to come work on one of our other cities up here, because we haven't really done much of anything with our other cities, and we need to do something with it. Everybody deserves a little something. So we'll come up here. Let's expand our housing. Let's see. You are great on that. You need education, though. So let's get one of these fellas in. I'm going to move that salad farm because it is in a spot I don't much care for. Move you over there for right now. And I'm going to tell him to buy if less than 75. Yeah. I'm going to tell him to buy if less than 50. Let me make sure I have disaster mode turned on. I do. Good deal. And I'm not going to spend 5k on even more upgrades. Just don't really see the point in that. Alright, let's see what's going to be next here. Let's put another one of those in. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. Awesome. Now, I'm not going to put a bank in over here, I don't think. I will put in a town square, though. Let's put the town square maybe right here. Let's put a town square in right there. That'll work. Okay, so we've got 23 unemployed. If we upgrade him, add 28 more, and then we put in an office building right, let's say right here, and then put in a street right there. Start. I'm not going to have as an extensive road network like I do over in our main city. Look at our main city off in the distance. Look how nicely it glows in the dark. Okay. It does look like, however, we do need more. More of this. I'm just going to put that in right there. And we'll put a medium residence in right here. Okay, good deal. Education's still good, that's still good. A little bit more on the medical side, which I can just do that by adding in a hospital. Okay, there we go. I think we're perfect. We have 277 workplaces and 277 people. Cool. What's our charge power going to be during the day? We're using a bit. Not ideal. Oh, here's our first event. The number of ozone holes in the atmosphere increased after the war. Gases between radiation and lifelike layers reflect solar radiation, forming a thermal barrier. Okay, so this one right here, there is no wind. Yeah, facilities can catch on fire, but solar power becomes absolutely unreal. Sunshine, yeah, 110%. So we're going to go ahead and plop ourselves down a couple of those. Whoops, turned that on again, didn't mean to. And we're going to upgrade that. Over here, yeah, we're going to be a little shy. A little shy on power. But over here we have lots of power, so this is where a lot, like, look at that, 803%. So he's going to be making a lot of our power for us. And he's still got a decent charge at night, it looks like. Oh, no, because we're still getting 111. So we're actually going to drop down. So to counteract this for 5 days, what we're going to do is we're going to sign a law. It will reduce consumption by 7%. We'll just use this as like an emergency measure. Just to decrease the power consumption in all of the cities for the next 4 days. That way we don't have to worry about batteries running out and all that kind of good stuff. If fires going on. We do have 19 unemployed. 24 unemployed. How do we have 24 unemployed? I must have gotten... Oh, I upgraded something. Oh, that's right. I did it because of these right here. And I really didn't need to upgrade it that much. Okay, that's fine. I can build something. What could we use here? Actually, I know what we could use here. Let's get a couple of these guys right here in on for this side of the map. That way they can also be producing their own food. Let's see, let's go. Oh, actually, does this? I wonder. Oh no, those are affected by the same thing. Okay, cool. Let's demolish it. And let's put an underwater crop field right there as well. That way he has plenty of food for himself. That'll work. Alright, 3 out of 5 days of heat. Not doing too bad. Yeah, I love having this big old thing of water. I can put a bunch of food in there for everybody. That's very nice. Yes, I know we're losing money because of social charges, and that's because we're paying a lot for this reduced consumption. We have fires breaking out everywhere, but we have enough maintenance coverage that I'm not super worried about that. And this is going to give us extra food that we can sell as well, so that's going to be really nice to have some more food to sell. And it's actually kind of cool. They don't require water. The ones on land require water. They don't because they're underwater, obviously, so they don't need water. I think we might get a medal for this one, or they call them honor points. I think we'll get one. We'll see. And I'm probably going to leave these two right here, just because I did get a little bit of sunshine on this cliff, so I'll probably leave that. Yeah, he's doing an awesome job up there. And this is almost over, or at least our tech is almost researched. Come on, come on, come on. There's our tech researched. That was the nanofibers. That's going to be useful here very soon. Let's go ahead and do the item sorting. That way, when I have to send stuff to the orbital station from this ship right here, that he can carry a little bit more for me. Okay, let's slow ourselves down. We did get our first honor point. So we need 3 to unlock the sidewall items, which those will be very handy. Yeah, we get a little bit of sunshine here, so, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world to have. But now we are back up to our regular power consumption. This place up here, really, I just need to... Let's demolish these. Let's just go ahead and demolish these two. Let's just go full on nuclear up here. I wasn't really planning on it, but might as well. We might as well go full nuclear. It's not gonna hurt anything. I mean, you know, famous last words. Let's just go full nuclear. It'll be okay. Okay, so we're up to 13? Yeah, we're up to 13. We're up to 16. Okay, so I really think one more will do. Oh wait, no. Now we're up to 19. Okay, so we can afford another nuclear power plant now, so let's get one of those in. And that's going to give us plenty of power now. There we go. Now we have lots of power on this side on this cliff side. Okay. How much is it going to use during the day? Shouldn't be too much more. Although, you know, I can go in and deactivate this law now, deactivate that law, and deactivate the law. Now we're back to making social charges. We still have 15 unemployed, but that's not too bad. It's only costing us 5 unemployment benefits. And that'll be okay, because once we get the sidewall stuff in a little while, we will use up those workers. I am telling this to sell anything over 200, so okay, it's all good. Just need to keep an eye on the food. We might need to build another underwater food facility. Just kind of keep an eye on it. It's, you know, around 300 or so. If it dips down below like 250, then I'll know that we're eating up too much food and I need to make some more. Other than that, actually, it's looking like we're on the cusp right here with education and medicine. So it might not hurt us to build another one of these things. Those took 20 workers, so I'll be over by like 5, which that should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. That gets us a little buffer on those two. Really, justice is the major one. If justice is too low, you start losing money and you get stolen, and it's just all around just crappy. So you don't ever want to be in a situation where you have too low of justice. Always want to keep that one up. It's very, very useful. Our cliff's already getting a little full here, but it's mostly just like lots of what I call low-tier buildings. You know, these are all what I call low-tier buildings because they're not the best. Okay, sell some batteries. Let's slow it down real quick. How are we doing on all of... Oh, are we actually... Okay, let's tell it to stop selling uranium for right now. Let's tell you to sell batteries. You also sell batteries, and I want you to sell batteries. Okay, start selling some batteries. Up, up, and away. Let's see if we can't meet the battery demand. If we can't meet it, it's fine. I'll actually go to Agraria and use Agraria for uh, the sorry I didn't have enough to sell to you thing. We're just going to tell that to also do a huge sale. Sell all the batteries possible. Come. I need to set these things as a priority. I never did do that. That way, you know, they will always go and utilize the trade portals first when they come out. Because they're very, very important to us. How are we looking for... So we've spent, in the last 30 days, we've had 5,000 invested in research, 1861. 13% of our total income has been on construction costs, though. That's not too bad, really. This is all looking fantastic still. Oh, I think we're going to be able to meet this. We've got plenty of time left, and we were almost sold half of our quota. About to jump up right there. Yeah, it jumped up quite a bit. Okay, tell that to do 40 more. Let's tell that to do 20 more. Tell this to do 20 more. Not going. I'm going to tell that to stop selling. I can just sell them from this right here. That should get us everything we need. And we'll make a nice chunk of change. We've got a very healthy balance in all three cities right now. We're doing really good on the cash balance in the cities. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh yeah, there it went. Good deal. So there's some more money. We're going to take that here in North Coast. We're going to tell that not to do anymore. We're going to disable the building. Anything over 75, yes. Over 75, yes. And over 75, yes. Okay, making sure our batteries are all still stabilized. And we're good. Everybody is happy. We have successfully met some demands. We really want to hurry up and get to three metals so I can get the sidewall stuff, because the sidewall stuff is going to help free up a lot of room. We'll be able to move salad farms to the sidewalls. We'll be able to move a lot of these crop farms over here to the sidewalls. I'll have to sit there and do the math on how there's a formula of math you can use to figure out how many you need to move, but I can move all of those to the sidewalls. All of these solar panels will go. I'll be able to move these guys right here off of there onto the side. And I don't have any over here. There's not much over here that has to go on the sidewall. Just really that salad farm for right now. That's basically going to be it. Probably take out that orchard. Just because, you know, it's not doing all that swift. And I will buy and sell from this place right here. Because he's got a lot. He's got 90 in storage right now. So he's got quite a few of fruits. The sidewall stuff I do like, and there's also really nice stuff with aesthetics. You get the air purifiers on the sidewall. There's a lot of great stuff. I will be filling up. I don't have a lot of sidewall, unfortunately, with these particular places, but that's okay. I don't really need a lot because I'm not doing a lot of it there. This one right here is going to be lots of sidewall. This is going to be, mostly it's going to be farms on this one. A lot of farms on those sidewalls. It'll be nice. So I would say this seed right here is doing pretty good. This one right here, I don't want to do a whole lot more to it until I can move stuff around. So I don't really need a ton of people on this one. Oh, he has a research done though. Okay, research is finished, and we did, what did we do? Oh, item sorting, correct. We did that one. Let's get the agrarian drones. Actually, no. We need this one. make them immune to earthquakes, or resistant to earthquakes rather. That earthquake, I have not seen an earthquake happen, but I know they can, and so those will be very, very handy to have, that particular research tech. I guess I can go over here and do a little expansion. Let's get another office building going, or not another. Let's just get an office building going rather. And we'll put in one of those. Go ahead and get a university in as well. Yeah. That way we have plenty of all of that, and I'm going to go and get a hospital put in. Good deal. So that's quite a bit of stuff going on right there. We're going to need to buy, let's do a one-time purchase of 50 from North Coast. Way we can go ahead and hurry up and get everything constructed that we want and get this little town happening here. Okay, we're low on justice. So let's get ourselves a courthouse going. And for fun, let's put a little park in right here. There we go. Nice little park. The courthouse eventually will go away. I will be deleting this courthouse once I get modules unlocked. Alright, everybody's good on employment. That is all happy. We got some more people, which means we have more social charges coming in. Food should still be good. We've got lots and lots of food. Let's wipe that and watch it for the next few days and see how it's going. Food is hovering. It's hovering around 300. It's kind of making me nervous because it's hovering right there. It is making me a little nervous. So what I will do is I will come over to this one and I will tell it to sell at more than 75. Because we do have 3 of these guys right here making grain for us as well, so we'll tell it to sell into the excess as well to North Coast, which I still need a name for this one. I don't know, let's see. Actually, no. I'm a big Witcher fan, and I'm actually a fan of Sintra. Poor Sintra. So yeah, I really liked the kingdom of Sintra in Witcher. It was a very strong kingdom. It was, besides Nilfgaard, it was like considered one of the strongest kingdoms. So I'm a big fan. So we have Sintra, Factoria, and Agraria now. Oh, an approaching cloud of mist. So this is our next challenge coming up. This is going to be a fun one to deal with. Can't wait to deal with that one. Yeah, now we've got a little more food. Getting a little bit more. Water's staying kind of stable. That's all stable. We're stable. We're stable everywhere. That just makes me happy. We have, a nice little town here. Big old city right here. and a burgeoning city over here. That is just, being racked with ecological problems, which we can solve by putting in a park. Oh, here comes the mist. The season of mist has begun. The wind that has usually dispersed it died down. Wind generators almost stopped. Also, the mist blocks part of the... Oh, that's right. This is the awful one. Drones fly slower. Okay, this one is actually really bad because you don't get... We expect you to profit more from internal trade and office work. Okay. This one's actually really tough. So we have to make $22.80 from the office, earn money by trading over the bridge connection, and we have to deal with mist. So the problem with the mist is we have no sunshine, no wind. Okay, so there's going to be a few things we're going to have to do here. We're going to have to disable some stuff. We need to get down below 760 power. We can disable several things that we aren't currently utilizing. Oops. Sorry, I hit my mic here. Okay. Let's disable this guy right here for right now. So that gets us down below our required amount. So really, we have to have batteries to supply this place right here. That's pretty much it. Actually, I think... Oh, no. Okay, there it goes. I was like, oh, we're going to have a problem? No, we're not going to have a problem. So basically we need batteries to supply this one place right here for that. And then we also have to earn credits by trading over the bridge. So let's go right here. Let's tell this to sell if more than, let's say, 100. Let's tell it to... going to be a little bit, but it's not going to be a lot. Let's tell this part right here to sell if more than 5. Let's see if we can't make that over the bridge. Hit that 1800 real quick. We should hit the office. The mist one is really hard to do. You do need a lot of offices making a lot of money. Let's go ahead right here. Why do we have... Oh, that's right. I was like, why are we spending so much money? Let's tell this one right here. Okay, so that still gets us. Just barely. We might not meet this particular goal. We'll see. It's going to be a toughie. This is a toughie one. Turn on some more ads, so you can see we have a lot more holographic ads on our buildings now. That will be temporary. I just really need to hope that we can meet this particular one, because that's going to be another medal if we can. I just don't know that we can meet it. It's going to be a tough one to do. Let's tell that to sell if more than 5. Centra's going to have to take the brunt of the cost of all of this. Okay, I think we might do it. We're only at 2 out of 6 days. We are at half of our earnings in the office. We've almost hit the connection by the bridge connection trade goal. So we might just get it. Might just. Oh, Central's running into a problem of that as well. Our justice is down because of... Actually, I don't know why justice is down. Shouldn't be down. Well, it's odd. Oh well. Okay, 3 out of 6 days. Come on, we just need to start trading some more stuff over that bridge. Let's do it. Trying to think what else I could do to buy. Actually, I know what I could do. Let's turn off the disaster mode for a moment. That way I'm forced to pay for food and stuff that's coming in. That will get it. Because we're getting kind of close on time. Okay, so here's the earnings from the office. Okay, good deal. We're going to go back and deactivate these now to save some electricity. Oh man, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not. It's going to be a tough one. Tell it to sell with more than 60. Oh man, it's gonna be pretty close, guys. I don't know if we're gonna meet this one. We're just not selling enough between the towns here. Shoot, that stinks. Actually, let's do this maybe? Oh, come on. Nah, we're not gonna make it. I should have done something else to sell some more stuff. So close, too. So freaking close. Come on. Oh, dang it! I was right there. I needed 60 more things. Ah. Okay. That stinks. Ah, that makes me so mad. I just needed, I needed the train to make one more delivery, basically. Ah, such is life. Oh well. We'll get more chances. Okay. Okay, we'll stop selling those now. Come over here, do the same thing. We'll stop with all of that. And everything else should go back to normal. Ah, that stinks. Well, guys, all right, we failed a mission, but you know, it's okay. It happens. Let's okay, come on. Let's get all these back up and running here. We tried. If I had thought about turning off a few things just a little bit earlier, we totally would have made that, but I didn't, and you know, it happens. So, oh well. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like down below and comment, subscribe if you have not for more content from me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.